First, the top headlines. 4 Myanmar nationals held with suspected heroin in Manipur's Churachandpur. E-Seva Manipur to become single portal for revenue employment services from May 11. Assam Chief Minister swearing in likely on May 12. Himanta invites Prime Minister Modi. BJP's digital campaign emerges as key factor in Himanta Biswa Sarma's Assam victory. Divine Mamta Banerjee refuses to resign. ULFA independent capture held with arms explosive in Assam's demo. "26 killed, 61 injured in Plaza at fireworks factory in China." And Japan's child population hits new low, down for 45th year. A very good evening and welcome to ELITETV English News at 6 prime time. This is Somirin bringing you the latest news, and now the news in details. Security forces have arrested 4 Myanmar nationals for their alleged involvement in drug trafficking in Manipur's Churachandpur district, police said on May 6. Acting on specific intelligence inputs, a joint team intercepted a motorcycle in Behyang police station area and apprehended 2 individuals from Bolkot village after recovering 22 soap cases suspected to contain heroin. In a separate operation, 2 more persons were arrested from Behyang village with 44 additional soap cases of suspected heroin seized from their possession. Police say the total quantity and value of the seized narcotics are yet to be determined, as the operations were carried out in remote areas. The arrested individuals have been identified as Thang Sao Wung, 56, Kam Kan Mung, 56, John Mung, 31, and Hao Ko, 55, all residents of Jika village in Myanmar. Cases have been registered at the Behyang police station under relevant provisions of the Foreigners Act and Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances and TPS Act, and further investigations are underway. Reacting to the development, former Manipur Chief Minister Biren Singh praised the coordinated effort of the Behyang police station and the Assam Rifles. In a statement, he said the arrest highlights ongoing concerns over cross-border drug trafficking and illegal infiltrations, stressing the need for continued vigilance and strong enforcement measures in the region. The government of Manipur has announced that all applications for revenue certificates and employment exchange services will be processed through the E-Seva Manipur portal from May 11. According to a public notice issued by the state government, the E-Seva Manipur portal has been designated as the single digital platform for accessing government services online, replacing the existing e-service system. Under the new arrangement, services of the Revenue Department, including domicile, income, OBC, permanent resident, SC and ST certificates, will be available only through the new portal. Employment exchange services such as fresh registration, renewal, qualification updates, transfer of registrations, and applications against vacancies will also be shifted to the platform. The government further stated that the existing e-services portal will stop accepting new applications from May 11. However, applications already submitted through the old system will continue to be processed in cases where certificates issuance remains pending or incomplete. Officials said the move is aimed at improving efficiency, transparency, and ease of access by bringing multiple citizen services under a unified digital platform. A one-day awareness program on the theme Legal Awareness for Women Inmates were organized today at the Manipur Central Jail in Imphal. The program was jointly organized by the Manipur State Commission for Women, MSCW, and Manipur Central Jail in Imphal. Tumlip Tiningpham Mongsang chairperson MSCW stated that the purpose of the visit was to hear the grievances of the inmates firsthand and to take up appropriate matters with the government through necessary recommendations. She said the visit was also aimed at understanding the living conditions of the inmates and providing a platform for them to voice their needs and concerns. She urged the inmates to speak out in case of any mistreatment by jail staff or any form of abuse, including sexual harassment, assuring that such matters will be taken seriously and addressed accordingly. Th. Tiningpham Mongsang further stated that the Commission remains committed to the welfare and mental well-being of the inmates. Noting the limited interactions of inmates with the outside world, she said the visit also aimed at helping them attain peace of mind through activities such as yoga and meditations. Speaking at the program, Smith W. Fajatompi Devi MCS, Member Secretary MSCW and Additional Director IPR Government of Manipur urges the inmates to share their grievances freely, assuring that the Commission will take up their concerns and work towards resolving them. She also encouraged the inmates to raise issues relating to basic amenities such as water supply, electricity, and healthcare, stating that the Commission will approach the concerned departments for necessary intervention and redressal. She further advised the inmates to seek clarification on any doubts regarding their legal rights and provisions of law. Emphasizing the importance of mental well-being, she encouraged the inmates to practice yoga and meditations to help reduce stress and maintain a calm state of mind. He highlighted the benefits of such practices and informed that yoga trainers had been brought to the program to demonstrate basic yoga and meditation techniques for the inmates. S.K. Bhadrika SP, Jail, Manipur Central Jail, Imphal stated that special care is being taken to ensure the well-being of women inmates at Manipur Central Jail. He also noted that inmates are provided with adequate and nutritious foods and that their health and hygiene are closely monitored to prevent any serious concerns. He further highlighted the active involvement of Manipur State Commission for Women in extending support and engaging with inmates, adding that the health camp had earlier been organized for their benefit. He also informed that communication facilities, including provisions for foreign nationals to make calls, are available to ensure inmates remain connected with the outside world. The program featured technical sessions on educating inmates on their rights by Rajkishore Thiam, advocate, and rights of pregnant and nursing mothers, and specific arrests and detention laws by Santa Khaitem, advocate. A demonstration of yoga and meditations was also conducted by Idupala Mayanglambam, yoga trainer. S.K. Sophia, member MSCW, also attended the program. The swearing-in ceremony of the next Assam Chief Minister is likely to take place after 11th May, with indications pointing to May 12. Ongoing Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma said on April 6. Sarma confirmed that an invitation has been extended to Prime Minister Narendra Modi to attend the oath-taking ceremony. According to inputs from the Prime Minister's office, Modi will be available only after May 11, which has influenced the tentative scheduling of the event. The development comes after Sharma tendered his resignation following the NDA's decisive victory in the Assam Assembly election, paving the way for the formation of new government. Speaking on the process ahead, Sharma said the incoming chief minister will take a final call on the composition of the Council of Members. The new chief minister will decide who will be part of the Council of the Ministers, he said, indicating that the consultations within the ruling alliance are expected before the formal announcement. With the BJP-led alliance securing a comfortable majority, the focus has now shifted to leadership selection and cabinet formation ahead of the formal swearing-in ceremony expected next week. A carefully crafted digital campaign built around storytelling, meme culture, and youth-focused messaging emerged as a major factor behind the BJP emphatic victory in the 2026 Assam Legislative Assembly election, securing a third consecutive term in the state under Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma. Political observers and campaign analysts say the BJP's digital outreach played a significant role in shaping the public perception during the election, particularly among the young voters and first-time voters. Through short videos, emotional storytelling, meme-based content, and targeted social media messaging, the party projected Sharma as a strong leader committed to protecting Assamese identity while driving development. The campaign also focused on cultural identity, indigenous rights, and governance, helping the ruling party dominate online political discourse during the election period. The BJP's digital machinery consistently amplified Sharma's public image, portraying him as a decisive leader with a direct connect with voters. The digital narrative also targeted the opposition, especially the Indian National Congress, which struggled to match the BJP's online reach and messaging. Analysts believe this digital advantage helped reinforce the BJP political messaging across both urban and semi-urban constituencies. In the final result, BJP won 82 seats in the 126-member assembly, while its allies Assam Gana Parishad and Bodoland People's Front secured 10 seats each, taking the NDA tally to 102. Congress managed 19 seats, while other regional parties recorded marginal gains. The BJP's landslide victory has ensured a second consecutive term for Sharma as the chief minister and the party's third straight term in Assam. Senior leader Atul Bora has been elected as the leader of the legislature party of the Assam Gana Parishad AGP, reinforcing his position within the party's legislative wing. Alongside him, Keshav Mahanta has been chosen as the deputy leader of the legislature party. The appointment were finalized during a meeting of AGP legislature, signaling internal consolidations within the party following the assembly elections. The party also announced key organizational roles within the legislature group. Dr. Tapan Das has been appointed as the secretary of the legislature party, while Tameshwar Roy will serve as the chief whip. The formation of the legislature party leadership is seen as a crucial step for the AGP as it prepares to coordinate its legislative strategy and align with the alliance partners in the Assam Assembly. An alleged captor of the ULFA independent was arrested during a pre-dawn police operation at the Palangi under Demo in Assam's Sivasagar district, police said on May 6. The accused has been identified as Biren Chetia alias Rontu Assam 34, a resident of Bajpathar under the jurisdiction of Moran Police Station. The operation was led by Sivasagar Senior Superintendent of Police Papori Chetia, along with additional Superintendent of Police Maidul Islam and other district police officials. During the raid, Police recovered 7 grenades, 1 bottle grenade, a 9mm Beretta pistol, 10 rounds of live ammunition, cash amounting to Rs 13,500, mobile phones, and several incriminating documents from the possession of the accused. Police suspect that the accused had taken shelter in the area as part of a possible sabotage plan. Further investigation is underway. Unidentified persons allegedly hurled petrol bombs at the residence of a Congress candidate in Assam's Dipu, police said on May 5 in an incident that has raised concerns over election-related tensions in the region. According to officials, none of the 6 petrol bombs thrown at the house of the Raton Angti, the Congress nominee from Pokachan, exploded, preventing any damage or injuries. The incident reportedly took place on Monday night. Police said Angti and his family members were inside the house at the time but did not hear any sound as the explosives failed to detonate. The matter came to light the next morning when Angti noticed the unexploded devices and alerted authorities. Our police teams reached the spot, seized the petrol bombs, and launched an investigation into the incidents. Officials are probing possible motives and attempting to identify those responsible. Angti had contested the recent assembly elections but lost to BJP candidate Surjia Rongfar by margin of 1,700 votes. Authorities have assured that security measures are being reviewed and further actions will be taken based on the findings of the investigations. A police personnel was critically injured after suspected drug traffickers opened fire at an anti-narcotics operations in Assam's Lakhimpur area on May 5, officials say. The incident took place around 8 p.m. in Deklang area at Jarikat when a police team launched an operation based on specific intelligence input in the NAB drug smugglers. During the operation, the team reportedly came under sudden gunfire from the traffickers. The injured officer has been identified as Sharif Hossein Ghazi, who sustained multiple bullet injuries, including in abdomen. He was immediately rushed to Alipur Borough's Memorial Christian Hospital, but was later shifted to Silchar Medical College and Hospital as his conditions deteriorated. Hospital sources described his conditions as critical. According to police sources, the operation was carried out under the leadership of Sub-Divisional Police Officer STPO of Lakhimpur. As the team confronted the suspected traffickers in the remote area, the accused opened fire and managed to flee under the cover of darkness. The incident has triggered tensions in the region, with additional police forces from Silchar being deployed to track down the attackers. A search operation is currently underway, though further details are awaited as investigation continues. Stay with us, we'll be right back after a very short break.
Lan Thoram, how Kiba April Tang, Taruk Tareki, Lonava Hingi, Anganamatam, Sajibugi Kuni Chanda, Levaku Panumit, Ing Chetaret Mari, Lessing Anikuntarukta, Aikoi Kwaiga Punna, Leminazaramba, Masagi Jahi, Manga Tanga Jariba, Taiwangi Awanungai, Masakanga Kidriba, Ichanupa, Oinam Tom Timna, Mapa Mama, Mapu Maben, Saginate Amadi, Mama Naba, Marumapiza, Putadok Lamnaga, Taiwang Mapuki Lekolda, Lerang Lenam Oina, Tin Krabada, Mahaki Aroiba Matomangam, Maite Atoba, Mapa Maton Singna, Yatakiba, Lamtabunda, Lebak Miang Lunana, Ing Chaychat Ani Tha Manga, Lessing Ani Kuntarukta, Pangkuk Chakhe. Lakliba Ing Chaychat Taruk Tha Manga, Lessing Ani Kuntaruk, Yum Chakaisan Nimita, Mangani Lehuntam Jaraga, Matang Lakliba, Kalien Gikun Mangani Chanba, Ing Chaychat Tarani Toy, Tha Manga, Lessing Ani Kuntaruk, Lebako Ponimita, Lana Thoram Tokle, Numida Sida, Lake Drebagi Hawaina, Mapugi Lekolda Ing Nachikna, Lejarunaba, Taiwang Mapugi Minkai, Success Honjabaga Luinana, Ngamzaba, Haikat Lekat, Tamjakatauri, Tauramasida, Ahalamal, Ima Indon, Amadi, Nungsibiba, Lebak Miamna, Zillaba Matangi, Saruk Karadang, Kaitok Pirak Laga, Haikat Lekat Tamjaba Asida, Nungshina, saruk yabiranaba leirang lehut sinna paujenjari horam pareng mangani lehun ayupung pan makai mapugi mingkai success honjaba tang tarani thoi tha manga English ngani kuntaru lana thoram nungthil pung tarani thoiga minute tara manga lana thoram Thauburel Singh oinam babuton mapubok oinam mangangamba apokpa oinam koronganba makhura oinam ongbi balalaima mabok oinam ongbi binita apokpi trongawi awang lekai moirang Bishnupur
Manipur के अहानबा न्यूरो पेशेंट्स के अमतंगाइरबा स्पेशलाइज्ड हॉस्पिटल न्यूरो इमरजेंसी ट्रॉमा नेट मल्टी स्पेशलिटी हॉस्पिटल संजय मथक टोंगथाम लिकाई दा हांदुकचरे हॉस्पिटल असना मरुइना बीपी स्ट्रोक ब्रेन ट्यूमर लम्बी की खुदोंथिबा स्पाइनल डिस्क प्रोलैप्स स्पाइनल ट्यूमर अमदी माइग्रेन चिंगबा लायंगली हॉस्पिटल असदा न्यूरो की लायंगबा चंगबा अफबा मखल की खुसु खुलाई अमदी मशीन मरांग काइदे ले मशीना कोक मरी लेनबा तोंगान तोंबा मखल की अनाबा सिंग निंगथिना लायंगली लमदम मसिदा न्यूरो सर्जन यामना तांगरिबा मरमना चिंगमदी अरापा मफमदगी लाकपा अनाबसी न्यूरो सर्जन उननबा होनबदा अवाबा कया मायोंगदरी मसिदा सुनतना मतम थिंथना अनाबा लायंगना मरम ओरगा खुदोंथिबा कया सुमायोंगदरी मसी पुनमक्तगी खरदो ओरबसु कननबा डॉक्टर पार्किंसन सिंह MCS न्यूरो सर्जरी एम्स न्यू दिल्ली ना मसामकी हॉस्पिटल असिदा पुंग कुनमरी लेदुना अनाबा सिंह लायंगली हॉस्पिटल असिदा अताबा ममलदा लाइन मतनतना OPD जनरल अमदी ICU बेड्स ऑपरेशन मेडिसिन एक्स-रे अमदी लैब कमैली नबसनसु अताबा ममलदा फंगल्ली ngasimagnation biro amadi kudong saba singa silobiho hena kubam rol gidamag hospital asigi telephone number 7005534166 natraga 8974572154 da pau phabirak yagani
machi oiba sinjak sabana TV dagi ngakthoknaba asobo khulaini machi oiba sinjak sabana laingba matamda su yamna lahelli loina na haksang thuna phagat hanbada asoba mateng pangi maram asina nikse posan yojna gi makhada laingba matamda anabasingda tha khudingi lupa lising amamam phangba ngamgani loina na TV na narba singda makhal kaya gi machi oiba sinjak singju lemna phangali adom su nikse mitra oibiduna TV narba singda mateng pangbi yai akupa marol gidamak www.nikse.in dagi khangbi yagani thokpiraklo adom su saruk yabiduna bharat asi TV laina leitaba laiba ama ohelasi
निक्षय मित्रों से मिली शक्ति टीबी के मरीजों को नई ऊर्जा दे रही है
मियाम की आइफलो की दमक मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ हेल्थ एंड फैमिली वेलफेयर ने पुतोकचबा
Welcome back from the break. Thank you for tuning in once again. Our next top stories begins with Purul Himai celebrated its Pauke festival with traditional rice transplantation on May 6. The inaugural function on May 5 was graced by Thai Thuilung Pame, IAS Commissioner Agri, Sericulture, Horticulture and Soil Conservation Government of Manipur as the chief guest. Nailan Thang Thailand, IAS Secretary to Government of Manipur as the guest of honor, and Dr. R.K. Radesana Devi, Director, Planning Government of Manipur as the functional president respectively. Pauki holds a prominent place, drawing the highest footfall of tourists during this traditional mega festival annually. It stands out as the inaugural village for rice plantation in the area, emphasizing agriculture as the village backbone. The festival, spanning 3 consecutive days, commences annually in May, observed and celebrated as a tourism festival since 2017 at Purul village in Senapati district under Purul block. Guests and tourists are treated lavishly, ensuring an unforgettable experience during this festival. The festival showcases Purul's rich history, unique culture, and vibrant traditions, making it a prime tourist destination. Organized by the Purul Youth and Students Organization, PAISO, and sponsored by the Tourism Department, Government of Manipur, the festival garnered immense participation from different tribe representatives, with different youths joining in the festivities, participating in a lively traditional wrestling competitions held on the second day of the festival. Ariel Nadaruddin, President, Purul Youth Students Organization, PAISO, in his welcome note stated that the day marked the most sacred element of the Purul Himai agricultural traditions, the transplantation of paddy siblings. Beyond the cultivation, the festival stated to renew the bond with the land where the ancestors and the generations to follow. The PAISO president also expressed gratitude to the Department of the Tourism, Government of Manipur for sponsoring the festival and providing a platform to share the Purul Himai heritage to the wider world. To the village elders who holds the legacy through their wisdom and labor, the youth president called them as a true guardian of Pauki. To the guests and visitors, the president urged to let the proceedings of the day reflected the discipline, unity, and hope that characterize Purul village. While transplantation of the saplings is all set to begin, PAISO president urged to sow the values of solidarity, progress, and cultural pride with the hope to yield a bountiful harvest for the years to come. Speaking as the chief guest, Thai Thuylung Pamay IAS stated that it was a solemn occasion when the forefathers realized to sustain their livelihoods have dedicated a day as a mark of ceaseless bond with Mother Earth by observing with solemnity so that they prepare to undertake the rice transplantation for the season. The chief guest urged to think deeply on how to build the traditional practices handed down to the present generation by the forefathers. Chief guest D. Pamay urged to introduce innovation and bring about its improvement of whatever the changes that one needs to do to sustain and improve one's livelihood in the area and its people. The commissioner stated that he had discussion with the district agricultural and horticulture officers who really appreciated the founding fathers of the Purul Pauki festival for their wisdoms and their integrity of Purul village for taking up agriculture in a very systematic manner for their wisdom, which is a very sustainable farming. The commissioner sought the cooperation from each one to take up such kind of farming in the area to the next level, adding that they have been discussing for about conducting an exposure visit for the farmers to the advanced rice cultivation abroad and beyond to give trainings to the farmers as how to improve the production of rice cultivations in the area that could benefit the farmers in a very big way. In such manner, the commissioner stated that such visit to other places for such progressive farmers who are interested in bringing about innovation so as to increase their yield and its production. The commissioner also mentioned to witness some food processing units, some food preservation like cold storage facilities to be established in the area, who also assured to go back and integrate in their planning to give those facilities to the village which can enable the farmers to increase in their production and bring about better revenue to the farmers. After the inaugural function, Naga traditional wrestling, which was an integral part of the festival, continued till the dawn of the next day. Youth coming from different neighboring villages took part in the traditional wrestling. Over 1,000 people attended the festival, with youth volunteers actively assisting villagers in the field during transplantation, moving from one field to another in a collective effort. The festival, observed since time immemorial and recognized as a state tourism festival, continues to promote sustainable farming practices while preserving cultural identity and strengthening bonds among communities.
Integrity of taking up this farming in a very systematic manner, which is sustainable, which is able to overcome lots of the vicissitude of the weathers, whether there is less rainfall, whether there is some challenges in the natural calamities.
Sri Lankan leaders on Tuesday congratulated actor turned politician Vijay, who led Tamilaga Vetri Gazagam party to a historic victory in Tamil Nadu's assembly election. Vijay-led TVK on Monday created a record of sorts in the electoral history of Tamil Nadu by securing an impressive 108 seats in the assembly elections. Celebrations were reported in Sri Lanka's Tamil-dominated northern province, where youths hailed the actor's victory. The opposition Sri Lanka Bodhujana Perumona's national organizer and MP Namal Rajapaksa congratulated Vijay. Congratulations to Vijay on a magnificent victory. The real work begins now, and I wish you and your team the strength and determination to overcome the challenges ahead and deliver meaningful benefits to the people, he said. He also expressed hope for improved bilateral engagement, adding that he looks forward to a stronger and more positive relationships with Sri Lanka on matters affecting people in both countries. Patakolo District MP Shanakiyam Rasamanikam congratulated Vijay on what he described as a historic election victory. Rajya Sabha MP Raghav Jatha on Tuesday accused the Aam Aadmi Party AAP-led Punjab government of indulging in vendetta politics and misusing the state machinery to target the MPs who recently quit the party and merged with the BJP in the Rajya Sabha. Jatha, along with the 3 other MPs, met President Draupadi Murmu on Tuesday and submitted representations alleging harassment and politically motivated action against them following their exit from the AAP. Rajya Sabha MP Rajinder Gupta and Ashok Mittal also were part of the delegations. All those MPs who exercised their constitutional rights to express disagreement with the Aam Aadmi Party and choose to leave it, and all those incidents and developments have been presented today before the President of India. I also want to tell the Aam Aadmi Party that as long as we were obedient, we were considered cultured. The moment we left, we were branded corrupt, Jatha told the reporters here after the meeting. He alleged that several former AAP MPs who have joined the BJP are facing intimidations and coercive actions from the state agencies. A near 8% jump in BJP's vote share compared with its 2021 performance propelled the party to bag on additional 130 seats in the West Bengal Assembly, this time pushing the Trinamool Congress to a catastrophic defeat in the state. Election Commission data showed analysts opined that the massive hike in the support would not have been possible without sizable expansion of consolidations of Hindu votes, along with a certain split in the minority community's voting pattern in the state. Initial interpretations of the poll data also suggested that the BJP swept seats where the voter turnout was over 85%, and the two parties fared more or less evenly in the seats where 95% people or more participated in the polls this year. The Saffron Gram amassed 45.84% votes and its kitty up 7.87% compared with the 37.97% votes it managed in 2021, the EC data said. The Chum accounted for its tally of 207 seats in the State Assembly, which was restricted to 77 seats in the previous elections. Alleging that the West Bengal Assembly poll verdict was not a people's mandate but a conspiracy, the MC Supremo Mamata Banerjee on Tuesday refused to resign as Chief Minister, opening up a constitutional gray zone and a political confrontations in the state. A day after the BJP sealed a landslide victory with 207 seats in the 294-member assembly, ending the Trinamool Congress uninterrupted 15 years rule, Banerjee dismissed the outcome as engineered and asserted that her party was fighting the Election Commission, not the BJP. TMC could only manage 80 seats. Why should I step down? We have not lost. The mandate has been looted. Where does the question of resignation arise? She said, doubling down on her refusal to vacate the office. The question of my resignation does not arise as we were defeated not by the public mandate but by a conspiracy. I did not lose. I will not go to Log Pavan, she asserted at a packed press conference, her tone oscillating between grievance and competitiveness. At least 26 people were killed and 61 others injured in a massive explosion at a firework factory in China's Yunnan province, officials said on Tuesday. The explosion occurred on Monday afternoon at the plant operated by the Huasheng Fireworks Manufacturing and Display Company in Liuyang, a country-level city under Changsha, the provincial capital. Video circulating on Chinese social media showed a massive destruction of property spanning several kilometers. More than 480 rescuers organized into 5 teams have been deployed for relief operations, with 3 rescue robots pressed into service. Officials said 26 people were killed and 61 others were injured. The injured have been rushed to hospitals for treatment. China is a leading manufacturer and exporter of the fireworks. The population of children under the age of 15 in Japan has shrunk to an estimated 13.29 million as of April 1, down by 350,000 from the previous year, hitting a record low according to the government data. The data was released on Monday, a day before Japan's National Children's Day. The decline has continued for the 45th consecutive years despite the Japanese government's effort to tackle the falling birth rate, including expanded financial support for the child-rearing households, reports Xinhua News Agency. The ratio of the children under 15 in the total population fell by 0.3 percentage points from a year earlier to 10.8%, also the lowest since comparable data became available in 1950, according to Ministry of Internal Affairs and Communications. The figures, including foreign residents, were calculated based on population estimates derived from a national census conducted every 5 years. By gender, there were 6.81 million boys and 6.48 million girls, according to the data. By age, 3.09 million children were 12 to 15, compared with 2.13 million aged 0 to 2, suggesting a continuing decline in births. The number of children born in Japan in 2025, including foreign nationals, dropped to a record low of 705,809, marking the 10th straight years of decrease, according to preliminary data released by the Ministry of Health, Labor and Welfare. Japan's child population has been on a downward trend since 1982, following its peak of 29.89 million in 1954. A second baby boom occurred between 1971 and 1974. According to a United Nations survey conducted at various times, Japan ranked the second lowest in proportion of children among the 38 countries, with the population of 40 million or more, with South Korea recording the lowest figure at 10.2%. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 940-2890-982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. Before we wind up, a very quick recap of the headlines once again. 4 Myanmar nationals held with suspected heroin in Manipur's Chuachanpur. E-Seva Manipur to become single portal for revenue employment services from May 11. Assam CM swearing in likely on May 12. Himanta invites Prime Minister Modi. BJP's digital campaign emerges as a key factor in Himanta Biswa Sarma's Assam victory. Defamed Mamata Banerjee refuses to resign. Yuwa left in Tibetan Qatar held with an arms explosive in Assam's Dimbu. "26 killed, 61 injured in blast at fireworks factory in China." And Japan's child population hits new low, down for 45th consecutive years. That's all for English news. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri News at 8:30. Until then, stay safe. Thank you.